Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please do hit the subscribe button down in the description, not in the description box, excuse me, down below if you haven't already. I post Monday through Saturday. I have no idea why I said description box. That was just completely awkward, but anyway, today in this video, okay, so anyway, let me start over. So, hi guys, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please do hit the subscribe button down below if you have not already. I post Monday through Saturday, and in today's video, I'm going to do my top 5 Doris Day movies. Now, this is going to be in honor of Doris Day, okay, because she sadly passed on Sunday, or was it last week, sometime last week. I think it was on last Monday she passed away, and so R.I.P. Doris Day, you were a great actress. So in honor of Doris Day, I'm going to talk about the top 5 films that I've seen by Doris Day. I do like Doris Day. She's a pretty funny film actress. She has some great, awesome films. And I'm going to talk about some of the ones that I've seen. And if you guys are familiar with Doris Day and you have any films that you like that she's in, let me know down in the comments below. And and let me know which ones or if you like any of the ones that are mentioned in this list, let me know down in the comments below. Or if I missed any good ones, just put them in the comments down below, because I'm just really, really curious to see what other movies she's in, because I've only seen like 5. And I'm going to get started. So number 1 on my list would have to be Pillow Talk. This is a film that she did with Rock Hudson. This was like the first Doris Day film I ever watched. I actually watched this with my mom and her friend because we were having a movie night one night, and we used to have this thing called Classic Movie Night where we watch old classics, and yeah, we'd watch really old classics from I think probably like the 30s, the 40s, and 50s, 60s, and yada yada yada. And this was one of our films that actually got us started with Classic Movie Night, because I really wanted to watch a Doris Day film, and I had never seen any Doris Day films. And I first heard of Doris Day when I was watching a ad for her movie collection on and a commercial on a movie for her movie collection, and I really wanted to see one of her films, and I mentioned Doris Day, and my mom and her friend suggested watching this one. And this one's a really funny film. This one is shows the time of when you had to wait to talk on the phone because you had to share a line, and if someone else was using the line, then you couldn't call somebody. Ready? And it shows what a man trying to harass a woman and pulling a prank on her, thinking he's someone else, but he's actually the person who's trying to woo her, whom she really hates. And they end up she ends up sparking a relationship with the person he's pretending to be much to her annoyance, and she doesn't even realize that. Okay, number 2 on my list had to be Send Me No Flowers. I think this was the second Doris Day film I watched. This is the second Doris Day film I watched. I really enjoyed this one. This one involves a married couple, and one of them, the husband's a hypochondriac, and he's acting like he's sick all the time, so he's paranoid about being sick, and he accidentally has an affair with another woman, and he the wife thinks he's covering up by being sick all the time, which she does not like. But it turns out he actually really is sick, and she doesn't really believe him until later. Whoops, sorry, I gave it for those who haven't seen it. I really like this one because it kind of shows the women being a little ditzy about what's going on. Kind of a little bit, sort of Pillow Talk, but except this couple's married. I hope that made sense. Anyway, back to the film. And so this one, it just involves Doris Day and Rock Hudson. This is the second Doris Day and Rock Hudson film I've seen. I feel like they've been in a lot of films together, which I think is pretty cool. Number And I love the chemistry between Rock Hudson and Doris Day for both Pillow Talk and Send Me No Flowers. Anyway, back to the number 3. Sorry. Number 3 on my list would have to be The Pajama Game. This is a pretty fun one. It's just got some pretty fun songs. And I really enjoy the story of like a hard-working woman who dislikes who dislikes where she is because her boss and her work is not treating her like coworkers fairly and stuff. And it does involve like her falling in love with like another, like someone who starts newly there, which I think is pretty interesting. I think at first she doesn't like him, but then she starts falling in love with him the more she gets to know him, which I think is pretty cool. I really enjoy those kind of couples, again, who first hate each other but then end up falling in love with each other. I really think that's really, really cool how the chemistry changes. Like, it's first a hate chemistry, then it becomes a love chemistry. I really enjoy that. Number 4 on my list had to be Please Don't Eat the Daisies. This one's a pretty fun one. This involves, like, Doris Day as a single mother and trying to raise her 4 boys, and they all, like, goof around and stuff, and she has a hard time with it, and then she ends up falling in love with a man, and another man and stuff who pretty much kind of helps her raise her kids and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. And I really enjoy what they would do to kids. Like if they were bad back then, well, they wouldn't beat them, just so you know. They would just put them in like a crib thing or whatever, just in case they were bad. Or, like, I enjoy the motherly bond between the 4 boys, which I think is super, super cute. Cute, just between Doris Day and her boys, and then her relationship with, her relationship with her partner. Number 5 on my list would have to be Lover Come Back. This is another fun Doris Day and Rock Hudson movies. I feel like I've seen a lot of Doris Day and Rock Hudson movies. This one's a pretty fun film. This one's pretty funny. This kind of has like the same plot with a woman's ditzy about her lover, about the man who's actually whom she despises, who is tricking her into thinking he's a guy that she admires and stuff. And she, like, is, like, totally, like, irritated and stuff with him. And she, like, tries, and she's, like, completely oblivious to that, which I think is funny. I feel like it has the same exact plot as Pillow Talk, which I really like. Because, like, Pillow Talk and Lover Come Back pretty much, to me, have, like, that same exact plot of what's going on. And stuff. But except this one involves her who works in an office, an advertising office and stuff, and she works with the person instead of like, as opposed to the other one where she's like a interior decorator. I forgot to mention that part, excuse me. And I like this one because it involves kind of the same plot as Pillow Talk, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, so those are my top 5 Doris Day movies in honor of Doris Day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you have not already. I post Monday through Saturday, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!